Rockets! King Graham, we have some important addendums that need addressing.
You have my attention. Proceed!
Yes, well, our new uniforms came in, and Addendum 90210 grants you the executive power over costuming. Which colors do you prefer? Scarlet Sunset or Crimson Colada?
Ooh. Definitely Scarlet Sunset.
Scarlet Sunset. It's the obvious winner. That other uniform just isn't doing it for me.
Splendid choice, Your Majesty. Told you, number 2.
Oh. Next item. How would you like to handle Daventry Decree 867530?
867530?
Your daily foot rub. How would you like it handled?
Let's start with the light touch.
Let's start with light touch. I wouldn't want to be rubbed the wrong way.
Hilarious. Your key decisions are already shaping the kingdom for the better. Yay.
This is definitely better.
Sir, we've recovered the stolen beds. However, goblin sightings are on the rise again. The horde is surfacing in the northwest. How would you like to proceed?
I'm guessing this would be the more peaceful option.
Let's seek an audience with their king. Negotiate some common ground. A starshroom pie should do the trick.
Excellent strategy, sire. I'll see to it at once.
Now then, what are your thoughts on Proclamation 741?
How's this pressure, Your Majesty?
Well, I can't feel it personally, but I'm guessing that it's good.
It's good.
You heard him, guards. Proclamation 741 passes. Wednesdays are now officially opposite day.
Wait, what? I'm not sure I like this.
Sire, Kyle and Larry would like to know if they can host their music night in the throne room.
Miss Madeline and her court wish to seek an audience with you.
I'm
Who
not...
should we send in first to deal with the goblins?
Can I wear your crown?
Hold on. It's opposite day, so surely whatever we choose, well, it's going to be the opposite, isn't it?
I'll deal with the goblins myself. And to the rest of you, no!
Opposite day! Yes means no, and no means yes.
Which color did you like again?
Which addendum should we enact next?
Addendum? No.
Oh, goblin strategy seems to be failing.
I think...
Are we observing ice cream for breakfast day this year?
There's been a slight problem with dinner. Care to reorder?
The trolls have requested the royal steeds wear socks as well.
Do you smell syrup?
Distress! Enough! Out! Everyone! I need a moment.
Don't know what his problem is.
His problem is that he's not King Edward.
There's not even bees in here.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get some air.
But sire, it's pouring outside.
That's fine. I'm going to visit Wenty. His custard pie always calms me down.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
Well, that was a bit hectic. I think we need to recruit some replacement soldiers. Or guards? I'm guessing they're guards.
That chair is not as comfortable as it looks. Huh. I'm not sure if this hat fits me.
Graham, you've got the goods. You just need to relax.
Oh, okay. At least we've kept her old hat.
Oh, your old hat.
Oh, we love that hat.
Had to cut budgets somewhere. Armor never suited me.
Well, I don't think that particular piece of armor will fit you.
Thanks for hiring me, sir. I am proud to be your royal guard number 3.
I was going to say, I thought that voice was quite new.
I wished I could have saved him. I was tormented about the different choices I could have made, but the outcome was always the same.
What was that? Is there a creature living in this moat?
Looks like Pilar called in sick again.
King Goosey!
Hey, Wolfie.
Hey! Things are good. Oh, you look a little under the weather. Here! Ulfie wouldn't want your new shiny hat to get rusted.
Thanks, Wolfie. I needed a break. Approving addendums is not exactly the adventure I was trained for.
But King Edo chose you. Many people wanted that hat. Pilar applied like, 17 times.
I guess I was born at the right time. I'm just lucky.
Luck? Huh. But remember when you recovered all the stolen treasures? And remember how you solved that impossible riddle? And that giant beanstalk you scaled? Was that luck? Think not.
Well, none of that matters now. The throne leaves me little time for questing. I'm just trying to be half the king.
King Edo wasn't perfect, little buddy. Daventry was a mess when you got it. Wolfie's back scars, remember?
Well, when you have a legacy like that, people tend to forgive your final years.
Come on, little goosey. I'll walk you into town.
Well, that seems ominous. Graham could have at least said thank you to Ulfie.
All this rain should help this tree grow.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a wasted journey.
Help me! Somebody help!
Addendum 48677. They were right. Zods! Oh, Gwendolyn, is that you? Come in. I didn't mean to scare you.
Grandpa, you're supposed to be resting.
So are you.
I couldn't sleep.
Neither could I.
That's a lot of presents for a broken arm.
Yes, well, it certainly wasn't my most graceful tumble, and I am sorry I missed your fencing tournament.
There's another one next weekend.
I would miss it, even if Kyle has to carry me. Are you afraid of the storm, dear? Or your own imagination?
No, I'm not afraid of anything.
Ah, well, since neither of us can sleep, want to hear a story about a time when I was definitely not in any way afraid of anything either?
Does it have a dragon?
It might. It was a treacherous evening, just like tonight. As an adventurer, a goblin kidnapping would have been a fun romp, but as a new king, it was terrifying.
My hat! Who's in charge? I demand to speak to your king. No.
I couldn't see my own hand in front of my face, and I'm not sure I wanted to see anything else down there.
I can just about see Graham. It's a bit dark down here.
What was that?
Ooh, some sort of fancy salamander.
Ow, my knee. Ouch, Pokey. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh.
Yes, we now have the ability to skip sequences if you want to. Well, cutscenes and dialogue mainly.
Oh, yuck. It can't be as bad as it smells. Gotcha. I shall call you Newton.
I was weak. I was exhausted. I just wanted to sleep.
I'm guessing this is where we will be staying for the foreseeable future.
I guess I should try to eat something.
What about the salamanders?
Just a bit more strength, and I'll be able to do it. Is that porridge?
I look like I felt terrible.
It seems like we have 3 different levels of strength, so maybe we can build that up in time.
I was exhausted and too weak to work that lever.
This better not be the chamber pot.
It may have to be.
Ew, it's squishy and cold.
Well, that's all we have, so you should probably just suck it up. Although you may have to, because I can't see any utensils here.
I instantly felt a bit better, but still far from my normal strength.
Oh, so we can move around a bit more faster when we have more strength.
Almost. A little stronger and I can do it.
I was feeling a bit better and needed some rest.
Finally. Good night, Newton. And good night, Sally. Good night, Finn. Sleep tight, Leapy. Good night, Fuego. Sweet dreams, Freckles.
I'm not sure how long I was trapped in that dark room, but I remember the day that everything changed.
No more porridge?
Those horrible goblins wanted me to do their chores, and I had no choice but to obey.
Chores? That's even worse than being locked up. What monsters!
We could choose not to do it.
If Mr. Fancy Cakes was captured, I didn't stand a chance.
That looks like it's a bit overkill. And it also looks like Mr. Fancy Cakes is unwell.
I didn't understand much Goblinese, but I think they wanted me to clean up all the webs. I didn't understand much Goblinese, but I think they wanted me to clean up all the webs.
Alright, well, I thought there was a bit of an interaction there, but I was wrong. Well, it's nice to meet you, but I must be off. If we had interacted with anything in that room or stepped closer, then we would be mole food right now. Same to you. Alright, well, we know it's there. We will come back to it later. Ooh. So what do we have here? 3 different pathways. One with a witch. One with a gingerbread person.
Just a bit more strength and I would be able to do that.
And one pathway with a devil-like creature.
Wenty?
Graham? Is that you? Oh, my. Our favorite sprout has blossomed into quite the king bean. We are ready to be rescued, friend.
I wish. I'm just a goblin errand boy at the moment. Why are you guys down here?
Oh, I'm not sure. No one is sure. The last thing I remember is whipping up a pickled ice cream cake for Bramble.
Oh, hello, Graham. I'd get up to greet you, but I'm just so sleepy.
Oh, you get your rest, Honey Muffin. I'll try to keep it down. Graham, Bramble, oh, she's not doing well. She's sick, needs medicine. The porridge was sustaining her, but they stopped feeding us.
Yeah, it looks like the supply dried up.
Wonderful. Just great. Are they trying to starve us out? I swear if I get my hands on those little pieces of...
Auntie!
Oh, I'm sorry, Buttercup. Go back to sleep. It's just... a fella could lose his compassion down here, you know. If you find any medicine, could you bring it to us?
I'm sure you could use a bite too.
Oh, no. There's enough love on these bones to last quite a while. Thank you.
I'll see what I can do.
Yes?
How's she feeling?
She's taken a turn for the worse, I'm afraid.
So I believe Mr. Fancy Cakes only had 3 hearts. And I wonder if the 6 hearts is for one character or for both characters. We also have 2 sick characters as well.
So, what's the plan?
Medicine, please, medicine.
Can I take a look around your cell?
I'm too hungry to deal with your questions.
Alright, I get it. You're hungry.
Why would they leave you cooking supplies?
I'm not sure if we're in the care of prison guards or inept zookeepers.
Is that an oven?
Well, it could be with some wood.
She's too tired to answer our questions, but she's the one answering our questions. I think that's all that we can actually look at in this room here. Alright, let's go down this route. We are right next to the passageway.
What was nesting down here?
Interesting. I'm sure we will get back to that soon.
Boy, is that you?
He's not a boy anymore, Chester. He's a king.
King boy. That has a nice ring to it.
Oh, it does.
How can we help you?
Don't you mean how I can help you?
Oh, forgive Chester. His blood sugar is low.
Got any snacks in that crown of yours?
I wish.
Well, if you find some, let us know. We were working on something special to make these roots wilt away, but Chester can't remember the ingredients.
Hello, little froggy friend. Mind if I taste your back? I'm sure I could make it worth your while.
Oh, you'd better hurry. Chester gets a little weird when he hasn't eaten.
And when he has eaten.
Can you help us?
How are you feeling?
I'm okay right now, but I feel a turn for the worse coming on.
Something tells me those hearts are going to be important in the next coming days.
What's the plan?
Plan on bringing us food before we dole out any wisdom.
Can I take a look around your cell?
Sure.
What's that stump for?
We dug out a hole in it for a makeshift cauldron.
Is this a prison or a museum?
Someone needs to have an intervention with these goblin hoarders.
That was very brief. Hold on. Mushroom leaf fly?
Is that a choco nut?
We wish. Whatever it was is rotted and hollowed.
Alright, I believe that's all that we can view.
We will pick this up later.
Good night, sire.
A large metal lock guarded the door of that cage.
I'm fairly certain that all of these cages will be locked. Alright, one more pathway. Now, this is just a guess, but I would like to think that Amaya is down the other passageway. And those bridges that are currently raised, I wonder if they're just going to be shortcuts. Oh, interesting. That looks like a page or something or other.
King Graham, fancy meeting you here.
Amaya! They kidnapped you too?
Kidnapped? No. I followed Wenty's girly scream down here looking for my mattress. I took out about 30 of them before the crumbler ran out of oil. They pounced. Now I'm here.
It looks like you got your bed back at least.
Yeah, these little rock brains must think they're hilarious. Don't you laugh at me, Pee-wee. You know what you did.
So, you ready to bust out of here?
Perhaps, with your help. Find me a blade and keep me healthy.
Will do.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Feeling good, but it might not last.
I'm not surprised that Amaya has the most amount of hearts full.
So, what's the plan?
Find me a blade. These pipsqueaks won't stand a chance.
Can I take a look around your cell?
Ugh, if you must.
It is a lovely bed.
I have seen so many beds down here. I'm surprised they even remembered which one was mine.
That goblin's the fun crusher, isn't he?
Yeah, no funny business while it's still around.
What is the deal with that guy?
They seem to be attracted to the low, gravelly tone of my voice.
Perhaps we could use that to our advantage.
Please don't.
Is that the magic mirror here? Or is it just a mirror?
Goodbye.
Good night, King Graham.
How? Oh, you must do that.
Alright, well, this is going to be the last action of this day. Now, I've just said now twice. We need to make a decision. And it's one that I need to start off in the next video. I would like...
Shut it, Pee-wee!
Yeah, thank you for that. I would like you to decide for me, as there are two sick characters, and I know this is going to be spoiling things a little bit. There's only one medicine that we can attain. So
Yeah, I think I'm ready to take action.
Shall we move out just for a second? Alright, we'll go back in 1 minute. So yes, as I was saying, there are two sick characters, and we can only get one bottle of medicine. I assume it's a bottle. We'll find out soon enough, I guess. Now, who should we save? Bramble or Mr. Fancy Cakes? Feel free to leave a post in the thread or a comment on this video. I will give it a few days at least until I decide what we're going to do. If there's a clear winner, I'll end things a bit earlier, but I'll leave this up for a few days and then we'll go from there. Right, so yeah, that is it. Decide who you want to live, Bramble or Mr. Fancy Cakes. I'll see you again very shortly.
Aww.
Okay, I thought that was actually the end of what we needed to do, but I guess we need to head back.
They instructed me to go to bed after my chores were finished.
Well, I'm guessing our chores are finished, so let's go to bed.
I wouldn't be able to save them all. It was not important which choice I made, but it was important I made a choice.